we're going to absolutely shatter one of the biggest myths in crypto. Crypto is anonymous and nobody can track me. Wrong, dangerously wrong. And honestly, this video is long overdue because a story has resurfaced that people are absolutely losing their minds over. Mastercard reportedly developed systems that allow them to trace crypto purchases and potentially link that activity back to real identities. Now, that headline alone is terrifying for some people in crypto, but the truth is far deeper and far more interesting, and in some ways, far more revealing about how the financial system views cryptocurrency today. This video isn't fear, it's facts. And by the end of it, you'll finally understand exactly how traceable you actually are, what Mastercard can see, and why anonymity in crypto is mostly an illusion for almost all of you, and why governments love the idea of blockchain surveillance. This is one of those videos every crypto holder needs to hear. So buckle up and let's get into it.
I am not a financial advisor. This video is based solely on my opinion on what I'm personally doing in this market. I also want to let you know that some of the links below and in the descriptions are affiliate links, meaning I may get a commission, but it will be at no extra cost to you. Please remember that under no circumstances will I ever contact you and ask you for investments. You can confirm all of my real social media handles in the description and also at MilkshakeMatty.com. This content is for educational and entertainment only, and I'm not a financial advisor.
So let's start with the obvious. Yes, Mastercard genuinely entered the blockchain analytics space. A few years back, they purchased CipherTrace, a forensic blockchain company that specialized in tracing transactions across 900 different cryptocurrencies. Their mission was simple: integrate blockchain intelligence directly into Mastercard's system. Not to spy on your personal wallet, but to track your card-based crypto activity. They then launched a product called Crypto Secure, which gave banks and card issuers an insane level of visibility into what exchanges their customers are buying crypto from, how risky those exchanges are, whether those exchanges have ever been linked to scams or laundering. They also show the volume and frequency of your crypto purchases. It also shows consumer behavior patterns. This is what people don't understand. Crypto Secure wasn't a tool for customers, it was a tool for banks. It helps banks decide whether to approve or decline crypto purchases. It helps them comply with AML regulations, and it helps protect their network. But indirectly, it creates a visibility system where Mastercard becomes aware of who is interacting with crypto, where, and how often. That alone destroys the myth that they know nothing about me. You used a Mastercard even once and you are on the map. In 2024, Mastercard wound down part of its CipherTrace business. Crypto fans took a victory lap. They were saying things like, see, they shut it down, crypto is anonymous again. No, absolutely not. CipherTrace shutting down doesn't mean surveillance stopped. It means banks simply switched to chain analysis, Elipict and TRM Labs. These are even bigger, more powerful, and more connected to governments and tax agencies. So in reality, Mastercard still tracks cards transactions. Banks now use outside companies for deeper blockchain visibility, and exchanges share KYC and transaction data with the regulators. Governments increasingly demand real-time tracking tools, and the surveillance didn't decrease. In fact, it increased. Let's be clear about what Mastercard can see right now heading into 2026. The first is every crypto purchase made with a Mastercard. If your card touched an exchange, they know. That includes Coinbase, Revolut, Crypto.com, Kraken, Binance, Uphold, MoonPay, Transact, Bitstamp, all of it. If the merchant ID corresponds to a crypto platform, Mastercard knows. The second is how much you bought, exactly how much left your account. And the third is the frequency of your purchases. Banks love this data. The fourth is the risk score of every exchange you used. Crypto Secure runs the analysis. Banks use it to approve or decline. And number 5 is whether your crypto patterns look like trading, DCA, arbitrage, or cash outs. That's how detailed the system is. To be fair, Mastercard is not God. Here's what they absolutely cannot see. They can't see what's inside your cold wallet. They can't see your private keys. They can't see your DeFi swaps. They can't see your hard wallet activity. They can't see your peer-to-peer off-exchange transfers. And they can't see wallets that never touched KYC. And they can't see funds that stayed entirely inside a crypto ecosystem. There is a layer of privacy in crypto, but only exists if you're extremely careful. Because doing all of those things above, make one mistake and all of the illusion gets smashed. And the big problem is 99% of people are not being careful. Let me say something that might shock some viewers. Crypto is not anonymous. It's permanent surveillance on a public ledger. Every move you make is recorded forever. Every transfer, every swap, every bridge, every DEX trade, every time you move assets from one wallet to another. On its own, a blockchain address means nothing. But the moment you ever link that address to your identity, even once, the entire historical chain becomes your digital footprint. This is why criminal investigations in crypto are so successful. Once they know one address is yours, they unravel everything. Right now, everything you've just heard leads to one undeniable truth. Leaving your crypto on an exchange is the easiest way to be tracked and the easiest way to lose everything. When your money sits on Binance, Crypto.com, Coinbase, Kraken, your identity is directly tied to your assets. That's why long-term crypto must be in a cold wallet, in my view. Personally, the wallet I trust is Tangem, and right now they've got an amazing offer of buy one, get one half price. Plus you get an extra 10% off with the promo code MilkshakeMatty. There's a link in the description. Once your crypto is inside Tangem, Mastercard can't see it, exchanges can't freeze it, hackers can't drain it, governments can't seize it without physically having your cards. If you're serious about crypto, self-custody is non-negotiable. Now, this is the part that nobody talks about. Most people think if I buy crypto on Coinbase and I send it to a cold wallet, nobody knows what I do after that. Wrong. Majorly wrong. And here's the truth. One KYC exchange creates a digital breadcrumb that links your identity to a blockchain address. And from that moment on, the entire chain becomes traceable. Let me show exactly how this works. Example 1 is you buy crypto on Crypto.com and withdraw it to your cold wallet. Crypto.com now knows who you are, your address, your bank, how much you bought, and the wallet you withdraw it to. Now that wallet is permanently tied to your identity. Doesn't matter if Ledger, Tangem or Trezor. It doesn't matter which one. The withdrawal to that wallet from Coinbase.com is now linked to you. Example 2, you send crypto from a cold wallet to a leverage trading exchange. Now the map is expanding. We're now going from Crypto.com where you bought it to your cold wallet where you sent it, and then to Blowfin or Bitchinix where you're going to do some leverage trading. That map just got bigger. They know where you trade, how often you trade, how much you risk, what profit or losses you've generated, what assets you move. Even if the leverage exchange itself doesn't do KYC, they can still trace the wallet interactions. And then we've got example 3. You send crypto to a friend, a family member, or another wallet that you own. It's already traceable. Once your identity tags the original wallet or purchase on Coinbase, every wallet you interact with forwards becomes part of your web. And from that web, the entire map of your crypto behavior emerges. One breadcrumb equals the entire digital footprint. That's all it takes. And why does this matter? Because governments will use this. Let's talk about the future. HMRC in the UK. HMRC already forces exchanges to reveal customer activity. They already track bank transfers. They already flag suspicious deposits. How long is it going to be until they pay blockchain analytic firms to build a complete crypto map? Honestly, not too long. That's if they're not doing it already. And then you've got the IRS in America. The IRS is already one of Chainalysis' biggest customers. They love blockchain transparency in America, and they will use it. Now, let me blow your mind. Governments around the world are investing in quantum computing. And one of its easiest real-world uses will be blockchain analysis. Imagine a quantum system scanning Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, every token, every transaction ever made, and reconstructing exactly who owns what, where assets moved, which wallets belong to you, how much tax you owe, what you tried to hide. This is not science fiction. This is the future, and it's coming much sooner than anybody is expecting. So there you have it. Crypto feels anonymous, but it really isn't. Mastercard knows more than you think. Banks know more than you think. Exchanges know everything. And blockchain analytics companies connect the dots. And governments are building the tools to piece together the entire puzzle. But you still have power. Cold wallets do give you an element of control. Self-custody gives you some protection. And smart behavior gives you privacy. If you found this video valuable, smash that like button, hit that subscribe, and press that hype button. and drop me a comment. It massively helps this channel. I'm interested to see exactly what you guys think about this subject when it comes to your government or your tax regime. And thank you for staying to the end. And remember this, the strength of the wolf is in the pack.